In this tutorial, we're going to look at making a progress bar. There's lots of reasons to use progress bars, but I think one of the main ones is for health. And so let's start with T08 for our tutorial on health, and we'll take a copy of that for our new tutorial. We'll rename it as T14 Progress Bar, and then we can just open that up. Progress bar is on the screen all the time, or at least a health progress bar is on the screen all the time, typically, and so we want a HUD, and so we want to make a HUD again. So what we're going to do is make a new scene and use other node, and we're looking for canvas layer. So this is exactly the same way that we made the HUD last time, except this time, okay, let's label that as HUD first. This time the child is going to be a progress bar. Alright, so here's our progress bar. We can put it where we want. I would say health is very often on the top right, so let's put it there. And let's give it a value. So we have a max value at 100. Let's have value 100 as well. Show percentage, we turn that off. So there's all these little options, and you can adjust them as you want. One thing you'll probably want to do is adjust the colors on it. So to do that, we go down to theme overrides here in control. And we go down to styles, and we have background and fill. So we can do a new style box flat and click on that, and that will give us something for background color. Maybe background color can be, I don't know, like this kind of color. And then we can have all these other options which you can play around with. And then for the fill, we can make that a new style box, new style box flat as well. Click on that, and that will give us our color for our fill, which I guess red is kind of typical for health bar. So right now our health bar is very small, of course. If we click on it, we can make it kind of as big as we want just by using the handles. Say I want a very big health bar like that. I can resize it how I want, right? And so now you can see, okay, if right now max value is 100 and my value is 100, if my health goes down, then my value would go down. Say I want it to be 60, and so you see I'm losing health. And if I change the value to 40, I lost a chunk more health, and so on. If you wanted to go the other way from right to left instead of left to right, I believe that's this one, fill mode N to begin. And so now you're at the other side, value say 20, and it goes down like that. So lots of different things, options that you can adjust here if you want to. Yeah, we'll leave it at that, and now we'll take a look at how we can connect our script to change this, dynamically. So we're going to do it the same way as we did for the coins by doing a custom signal. Of course, you could do it as a global variable as well, but we want to do some practice with the custom signals. So we're going to go into where our health is originally controlled from, which is our player.gd, and we're going to do a signal for our player.gd, and we're going to put a signal in our variables, signal, and we'll call it health changed, and we want to give it an amount like that. We want to emit this signal whenever our health changes. So we'll go down to our function of take a damage. Our health is changing right here. And so we're going to emit the signal in quotations, health change. And we're also going to give it our health variable, which is this variable, goes into this signal, sends it along with our health change signal. We should technically do it here too in the heal, but I don't even have heal implement. I might as well just copy it there as well. It doesn't hurt. There we go. Last time we went to the level.gd and connected it up. I'm going to do a little bit of a shortcut here. I'm just going to put the HUD into, just save the scene of the HUD there. I'm just going to put the HUD into the level so that it appears in my level with the chain icon and HUD. So HUD is in the level, player is in the level. So I'm going to go to my player scene, which is in the level here, and I'm going to connect up the signal. There's a signal I just created and emitted, and I'm going to connect that directly with my HUD script rather than going through my level script. And so HUD script, I don't have a HUD script. I have to make a HUD script, go to HUD, make a script, HUD.gd, create, good, save that. Okay, go back to level, the player scene in the level, health changed, signal, connects to HUD script, connect, and now in my HUD.gd, I do have that on player health changed. Put some code there to show what we're doing, and so health is the new value of that progress bar. So I'm going to go progress bar, and so we're going to bring in progress bar here, dot value equals health. All right, let's see what happens. All right, there's my super big progress bar, and I'm gonna touch my enemy. Progress bar does not go down. So what happened? Looks like we have some errors down here. Let's take a look. It says take damage, can't emit non-existing signal health change. Non-existing. So what happened here? Okay, so my signal is called health changed with a D, and the one that I emitted is called health changed no D. That's not good. I'll change this to a D. Now health changed, and this one as well. All right, let's try that again. There we go, touch the enemy, health goes down, and I die. All right, I think that's it for progress bars. So that's it for this tutorial. See you in the next one.